Hey everyone, Meosity here. Welcome back. Today we're going into a new cowardice run because our last one ended
Pride,
ever so badly.
more devastating than the horrors of 100 campaigns.
So I'm thinking that we're going to go in with the same group as last time.
The surgeon's hands.
Pretty much with the same skill set and paths. I just think that we're going to play things slightly differently than we were. I think the big failing point that happened was I was not aggressive enough and I wanted to play a little safe with recovery, and that's ultimately kind of what killed us. If I can play that a little better and also just be a little more aggressive with that point blank shot, even if I get the trinket that gives us stress when we use it, and just go for the death blows that we need to, rather than, oh, it's gonna die due to damage over time, and make sure the things die. Especially those lair bosses. I think we'll do a lot better. Because ultimately it was a few of those smaller mistakes adding up, I think, that added to the big death of Saramenti, which just started the run crumbling down.
Into the crumbling chaos of the world.
Okay. So we're just going to go straight to the inn and then see what we can do. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for this time, is just... I know I should have been a lot more aggressive in that last one, and I wasn't, and that's kind of what made it fail.
You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
So, that being said, pop. Going to back row blight these two specifically because we want... actually, should we magnesium rain first? Cat was trying to get attention and then all of a sudden didn't want attention. So now they're taking a bunch of damage over time. Airstun still hasn't gone, but I'm guessing on his turn we're just going to kill this guy. Oh no, he's gonna die on his next turn, so we'll leave him alone. We'll leave them alone if we know that they're not gonna go to death's door. So let's kill him.
A promising development.
She'll die on her next turn, so we can then kill him. He dies. So we will, I suppose, just do this. Maybe we'll get a relationship point, maybe not.
One less obstacle in our path.
Airstun goes, we'll just Retribution for now, and then not much else we can do. Corpse goes. He goes. Oh, he wants to do the firebomb thing, huh? That could actually be helpful later on. Not gonna lie. Could be very not useful, but could be very useful.
Are you shaken? There is so much worse in store. Lower your guard. Soften your gaze.
So let's see what's in store for us. This is going to be one of the first runs in a while we have not used the rabbit. So the Pygmy Plyskin, that could be really useful for Barazon's healing or for Para's healing. Especially if we can get a bunch of medical gear, which I don't see any of here. Oh, make restorative items. Or we can just go for the positive relationship chance and reduce stress per luxury gear. And then I always forget about the luxury gear stuff, so that's not going to be a thing. So let's actually try the Plyskin and see what happens. Mastery Trainer, we know what we're going to do. Open Vein.
Demands it.
And Actually, let's see the route for the other stuff. If it's the Sprawl,
choose your path and ride out unbowed.
Oh boy. Yeah, I definitely want to go to the Sprawl over the Tangle. We need to clear out the lair, getting more candles. Well, we're going to be clearing out the lair anyway.
Beauty and knowledge, ash on the wind.
Getting Slice off would do more damage, more crit, but let's actually be a little weird here and upgrade Plague Grenade so it does more blight damage. That way we're hurting the Librarian more over time right from the get-go, and maybe we can kill him quickly. Trying to be a little flexible here. Putting on the Ply Skin, putting on the Churchurgeon. I think that's how you pronounce it, Churchurgeon. We'll see. And I believe that's all I wanted here. Don't need to stock up on food for once. Let's get the whiskey flasks.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
I can try the meditative totems. Light sensitive would be good to get rid of. Spring wrist would be good. Honestly, all of their stuff would be good to get rid of. Pyromaniac is literally the best of the worst quirks. So we'll get our luck with those, but actually, no. We'll do Barristan and Sarmenti first. And then, like I said, we're gonna try this. I don't expect too much from it. And then I'm not gonna bother with the Book of Rousing Tunes yet. But let's get rid of Sprained Wrist. Okay, awesome. And go to the Sprawl.
Behold, the great cities of
man. Vintage collection already. Can we get that
flame
and then still go to the lair? We can. And then we can also get the familiar desk. Wow, that's shaping up to be something good.
Is your coach prepared for the upcoming obstruction?
Meant to hit that. Alright. I want those combat items. I want the wine.
Abandoned or forgotten.
It is blood rather. Now. That's really, really good. I'm gonna keep it stashed for now. I want to go to the watchtower, huh? Is it really worth it to go to the watchtower? No, it's not, because I'm gonna hit whatever this unknown is, and then the assistance encounter, the lair, the catch. So, now the faceless facsimile I don't remember liking, so let's go to the desk. Might get something useful out of it. And I can see that Plyskin kind of doing a thing already. It's kind of nice. Trinket, or relics and books. And if I remember right, the books are the things that are like plus 15% damage in the Sprawl. Which I think I would rather have the trinket. Oh, really? Book burner?
It's the spoils. An artifact of unparalleled power.
That could be useful if I can use it correctly. I don't think anyone has something like that, though. Unless I take aim on him. Barristan could convert his block tokens to... That's a huge gamble, though, and a lot of extra damage. I don't really want this early on, so we're not going to do that. I could see that being useful though, on the right people. I think I've had that a few times now, and I just keep looking at it going, maybe I can see that being useful. It's too much math for my head right now. Lost in Time. I don't remember that being a good one. I will take that sundial.
The loathing whispers.
And I think Bariston's the one I wanted on the most. Especially if he's taking hits.
A simple choice.
We'll go to the assistance encounter because that leads to the lair.
Mind your wheels. They have nothing.
If I can hit something, that would be great. Alright.
The fanatics.
What goodies are we going to get here?
Fire. Their flesh melting like candle wax.
Alright, we can get scouting and flame and combat items, or flame and food. And I think we're good on flame. So that means combat item and food. We don't necessarily need food anymore, so let's get the combat item. Kind of an interesting take now. So, Fisherman Net. Can be useful on Dismas. Bariston.
Your collection can
Burns
wait.
House.
Press onward.
And I doubt we're gonna need the bandages, but maybe. Alright. It's like a whole different game without that freaking rabbit.
Beware what awaits you inside.
Alright. The Great Library. Let's see what we can do in here.
The library burns. And with it, the remains of philosophy, reason,
Kinda want to see if I can burn them.
insight.
I got one of them. I'm happy with that. Let's also point blank him. We're going to bleed him, because I want the shaman down.
Malaise, measured and steady.
We're going to Retribution, getting attacks going at Bariston. And that's one down. Blighting the shaman. He's taking 7 damage a turn, he only has 5s, but he's gonna die. We're going to Open Vein on the Whipper. Let's Encore. So we can Blight him.
A breakthrough.
And Bonk. Alright. A little bit of a different crew here. Do not think we're gonna burn those two 75 and 50% burn resistance, but we can blight them. So we will do that. Nice of you to set your friend on fire. We're going to try to get the flare. Encoring Para, so we can blight these two again. We do not want that sacrificial getting anywhere near us. And I do think that the sacrificial will die before it gets anywhere close now, so we can focus on these 3. And then we can Retribution, having all attacks but Bariston again. No tried and true strategy, but it's getting a little old.
The slow suffering begins.
Alright, Para. It's not going to heal yet. So, let's go at the Flare, lighting it before it goes, I think. Just leaving these two now. try to take it out before it goes. It's gonna die on its turn now because of all the damage over time. You know what? Let's de-stress. It dies. We're then gonna slice off. It dies on its next turn. We're going to heal a little bit. And bam. Time for the Librarian. What do we get? Crow's feet. SI gear, that's actually a pretty good one. Tinker gear doesn't go with its medical gear, so that's, while good, it's not the best. Greater Heart Seeker, always good on 3, even 4 of our characters. Tinderbox, apply on hit if flammable item is equipped, +1 burning damage. On Para, technically, I could put both of these on. Magnesium Rain would now do 5 damage for 1 turn. All of her other attacks would have a chance of doing 4 burning damage anytime she attacks, and all of her burning stuff would have a burning resistance piercing, which would be good. And then the unabridged edition, which, whatever.
He teeters madly upon his ladder, reveling.
So we're gonna Flag Grenade like we thought, getting him blighted. 5 turns. Not sure why 5 turns, but whatever. Been seeing that a lot lately, and I do not understand it. We are going to take aim. Encoring to blight again. Taking 8 around. We are going to... I think I'm going to try holding the line. That way Bearston's in front and I can try to get Dismiss to... not Retribution. Just move and save these crit stacks. Alright. Bearston can first of all burn cells, and then Retribution. Now all attacks that hit him will, other than Smokestack, get an attack back, eating him even further.
An opportunity.
Or get rid of these dodge tokens. We can then slice off now, trying to get him bleeding a bit. Flag Grenading. Keeping that blight up. Duelist advance so we can actually hit him. We are going to keep that stress down. I know I wanted to be a little aggressive, but I think we got this in the bag. Bolstering.
Lenity.
Since we do have that repulsed yet.
All acts that drive back the darkness.
Flag Grenade, getting that blight back.
A slow dissection. An
Taking aim for when he's in range. One more attack on that one and he'll be in range of Dismiss. We're gonna slice off, getting him bleeding, also doing damage. Retribution again, but first we're going to do that.
Extinguished at last.
Death Store, one more hit, we're good. So let's see if I can drag this out a tiny bit. And de-stress Dismiss. We have the riposte and taunt there, so I think we're good. Watch this bite me in the butt now. Oh, we got him. Okay.
In this weighty gloom.
And there's our loot and our mastery. Now, like I said, the Heart Seeker is going there. Para is getting these two. That's the better choice, and we'll move on. Oh, this is not going to be good. We're going to have a forced fight at the intersection. I can speak to the cache. But at least we're going to heal a little bit before then, I think. Kind of rare to have a forced fight this early on. And it's... Oh, I haven't seen this fight in a while.
Hold them off.
Alright, we're going to try the Magnesium Rain to get them burning. 9. It ticked there and got extra damage. Wow. Alright, we are going to open a vein. Yeah. I was going to point blank, but I thought open vein might do better there. Owie. Alright, encoring again. I'm going to try to get this guy down with a light grenade. No extra tick there, but that's fine. Preparing. Para is now just kind of a little beast with damage. Ariston can Retribution, getting attacks going at him so Dismas doesn't get too stressed out. I am not a toy, sir. Right, Para can Magnesium Rain again, but we're also going to bandage.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
And that should almost take him out. Para is ripping things apart there. Inspiring Tune. Let's go with Ariston because he's got horror on him, so it's going to add up on him a little bit more. He's then going to bolster, getting Dismas's down. I did not think that would add up so much. We are gonna heal. Dismas can kill the woodsman. Ghoul. Ariston can not do too much there, actually. But we can still get rid of some of that block. Repairing. Alright. That's not great, but let's get rid of the corpse and burn again. Only for 5 this... Oh no. Kind of figured that would happen, but I was trying to prevent it. Alright, well, not the worst. Open vein, bleeding him. We'll go down to Death's Door on his turn.
We are the flame.
And there are wheels.
Brightly for all the world.
And we can still kind of make up for that. I mean, it's not great, but we can fix it this early on at least. Wow, we're getting a lot of stuff. Like cash. What do we get? What goodies? Chance to produce traps. Otherwise, it's kind of blah. And I have 3 spots left, so, I mean, we're still good. And let's go to the Bastion, not Ingress. Right, yeah, Rampart. I can't speak or think. And we really need to de-stress in this next fight. So I think I'm going to take a little bit of a priority on that, if I can. But Magnesium Rain, burning what we can, eating some of them alive. We're gonna de-stress on Baristan. Alright, and then Dismas can bleed this first one. We're going to Retribution, getting attacks going at Baristan. And look at that damage just add up. Never had an Evangelist. Just... Okay. So we're now going to... Yeah, let's just back row Blight. Going to firebomb the altar. He resisted the burn, darn. Alright, holding the line, getting Baristan kind of in place. We're then going to Encore. And we're gonna burn again. Magnesium Rain, baby. Everyone got burned. Pretty heavy burn. He's gonna go to Death's Door. We're going to play Grenade, seeing if we can add more to them. Alright, let's take the chance on Wicked Slice, putting him at Death's Door. That way, he'll probably die from damage on his turn.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Nice. Alright. Baristan is going to bolster on Sermenti, getting a bit of stress down on both of them. Sermenti is going to Inspiring Tune on Baristan. Magnesium Raining, getting rid of corpses and burning those two. Putting everyone in range. Man, I'm having fun with that. I guess he can burn the Cherub. Placing off on the Cherub, it's gonna die on its turn.
Measured.
Retribution, get attacks back for the Evangelist. We are going to use bandages, and then we're also going to heal Dismas. Going to bleed on the Evangelist.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Inspiring Tune, let's go on Para.
There is comfort in company.
Evangelist dies on its next turn, so let's de-stress as much as possible here. Getting one down on Sermenti. Sermenti's now at 5, so he can get another. Gonna heal Dismas. Dismas is gonna take aim. Baristan is just gonna Retribution, so we can try to do something on Sermenti. Oh, we got one more on Inspiring Tune, darn. Well, let's just kill him to make sure he doesn't do anything more to us.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Alright. If stained item is equipped, gain on hit or heal, but minus 33% max health, plus 20% debuff resistance. But if I put that on Baristan, that means every time he Retributions, which is pretty much every turn, he's healing by 4 to 8. So that might honestly be worth it.
The loathing whispers.
I want to math this out. He loses 14 from the trinket, but he would be regaining... I would want a better stained trinket for him, but he would be regaining 8 per Retribution use, which is huge. So I think I'm actually going to use that on Baristan.
We would come
Alright,
here.
let's see these
hundreds of
quirks.
years gone to write, think, and rest.
Alright, not too bad on Dismas, but slow hand on Baristan. Okay, that's actually not horrible, but bum leg on Sermenti is not great. We also got the candles.
Your coach is laden. You can carry no more.
We'll be getting rid of some of that stuff, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's see what we have for routes.
Every road a winding torment. Every turn bent on our destruction.
This is just taunting me. We're going to be going to the Shroud. There's upteen things I would like there. We're going to be fighting the Leviathan again. And it's basically asking me, did I learn my lesson? And we're going to be fighting the Leviathan. And I'm going to kill the Leviathan. We'll see what happens. So we'll be going to the Shroud next time. I'm not sure what we'll be getting or kind of what the plan is in there, but we'll find out. It does look like we got some nice stuff to de-stress because the entire party can be de-stressed with this and get stress resistance. We've got some movement resistant stuff for the Leviathan so he can't grab us. So I have a good feeling about him this time around, and we have the blood if we really want to go all out on him. So we will probably do that. Honestly, kind of tempted to try out the Bounty Hunter because I've never used them, but I'm probably not going to. We will pick up from here next time going into the Shroud. I can remember things right now. Take out the Leviathan, see what trinkets, trophies we can get, because quite honestly, the trophy we got from the Sprawl was pretty worthless to us. And I'm hoping we can get the, can't remember what it's called, but the one for extra bleed damage, because that's honestly really good for us right now. See what else we can get in there. So that will be the plan for the next episode, and we will call it there. So as always, I wish you all well. I'll see you next time, and please have a good one.